Exo One is a peaceful sci-fi flight simulator and is generally a game that I wasn't expecting to enjoy as much as I did. The basic premise is that you're a ball on an alien planet looking to get from one side of the planet to the other, and the only controls available to you are to manipulate gravity and to morph into a disc for the ability to glide. Manipulating gravity can be used at the right time so that you go faster down a hill and get enough momentum to then launch yourself into the sky. Once airborne, this is where you can morph into a disc to glide across the terrain. However, you can only remain in the disc form for a limited amount of time before you need to descend again. However, your time in the sky can be extended in a number of ways. First of all, there are the occasional power-ups scattered throughout the levels that can extend your flight duration. Secondly, you can fly through clouds or different air currents in order to keep you airbound for longer. And thirdly, you could play Super Mario World. You see, flying in this game is very much similar to our mustachioed friend from Mario World. Those that have played Super Mario World will know that once you've got the cape power-up, this allows you to fly in a sense. And by that I mean swooping down to gain speed and then angling back up in order to drift for longer. Or another way to put it, falling with style. And the same principle and mechanics work exactly the same here. And that really is it when it comes to the gameplay. There are no enemies, no bosses, and no moves to collect. Now, this probably does sound quite boring, but Exo One does a brilliant job of providing a very enchanting experience. So, what do I mean by that? Well, the premise of the game is going from one world to another. Much like the awe that this would inspire in real life, the game does an excellent job of providing you with new and exciting locations. And each and every one of these worlds is absolutely gorgeous. This includes the lighting and weather effects, which are also brilliant. You can be screaming your way through a storm, and with the right momentum, you can soar above the clouds and suddenly all the noise and ravages of the storm are gone, and you're just left with this beautiful sunset and peace and tranquility. Another level has you flying around asteroids with the sun in close proximity, filling the screen. It looks superb. Another planet is entirely water-based and the sun splashes off the waves and it just again looks fantastic. Part of the wonder of this game is the graphics, and bearing in mind the footage that I've filmed here is done on my PC with the lowest settings and it still looks fantastic. Sound also plays a great role in getting you involved. The sound of wind rushing past your ears, the sound of rain speckling across the screen, and the sound of metal as your ball rolls across different terrain really help to ground you in these different terrains. Additionally, as you gain momentum, a very subtle but haunting soundtrack accompanies you. Now, there is a plot here, and it's very much inspired by 2001: A Space Oddity, what with there being monoliths on each world, and when you go from one world to the other, it has that trippy, vertical, psychedelic nonsense going on. But I'll be totally honest, I don't really know what the actual plot is here. It's got something to do with astronauts going to Jupiter and then vanishing, I think. It's possible that the craft you're playing as is the craft that went to Jupiter and you've came back a bit different, I guess. However, I think there is a much more interesting and complex plot at play here. The reason why I say this is at the end of the game, and this is a bit of a spoiler, but your craft seems to explode, and when it explodes, galaxies then fill the screen, implying that maybe the ball you are playing as is maybe another universe? Kind of reminded me of the ball on the cat, I think it was, or the dog in the Men in Black films. Anyway, I guess it doesn't really matter. It didn't stop me from enjoying the game, and the journey's better than the destination anyway. Now, I realise that this game won't be for everyone, and I totally get that. Some might perceive it to be boring and repetitive, and again, I totally get that. I personally just found the game very peaceful and tranquil, and just generally an enjoyable experience. So I guess if space is your thing, if pretty vistas are your thing, and if falling with style and flying like Super Mario from Super Mario World is also your thing, then yeah, this is definitely a game I would recommend.